Let's talk about the great resignation. Why are people quitting their jobs and not wanting to work? Well, I am a part of the lower middle class, and I've pretty much gone nowhere in the last 20 years of working. Um, it is extremely hard to move up. It's extremely hard to buy a house. This whole you won't own nothing. Well, I already feel that. I already don't own anything. I've been renting. I don't own a house and any of that. Um, I'm still paying on my car, so I don't really own my car. You know, when these companies don't want to pay their employees, the bottom employees, what they're worth, and they want to use government subsidies to subsidize these people's lives, that's a problem. So they don't want to pay us correctly. They get record profits every year. They're mid-management and people, themselves. I heard that the CEO of a company in the 1970s made like 17 times more annually than one of their lowest employees. Well, now it's like over 300 times more. So there's definitely a big problem. You want us to work for free. And you want us to do jobs, which need to get done because you're not investing in robots. You're taking all this wealth from us and not investing in robots so we don't have to do these jobs no more. So maybe we can do something we actually want to do with our time. Working these monotonous jobs and being forced to work overtime like you own us. Being treated like slaves. You know, this is the attitude. I've worked for probably 5 or 6 different companies in the last 5-6 years. And what I've noticed is a lot of these people who are supervisor and up, supervisors usually not as bad, but the people who sit in the office have this like royalty mentality, like they're so much better than you. When I'm more important, because if it wasn't for me producing or shipping or moving, whatever I'm doing, they wouldn't have a job. They wouldn't have a paycheck. You know, they work for us. And it's not, we don't work for them. They work for us. Everything is backwards. We are not treated well. We're not paid right. We're treated like they own us. And then they want to come at us like we're family. No, we're not family. I don't care about your little trinkets. I don't care about a piece of paper that says I've been there for 5 years or whatever. I'm there to make money. I'm there to pay my bills. I'm not your friend. I don't want to hang out with you. You're not my family member. It's a business. I'm there to produce or whatever I'm doing, and you're there to make sure that I have the proper tools to produce the product, ship the product, or whatever we're doing. But they have this mentality, it's just like, we're replaceable. Yeah, you're replaceable too. Everybody's replaceable. Everything and everybody is replaceable. Celebrities, anybody. So, this is why people are quitting. Because I was thinking about this myself. If I have to pay all this money in taxes, which, yes, you know, usually we get our money back if you got kids. But you don't get it all back. You still have to pay, if you own a house, property taxes. Like for me, I live in the state, we have to pay property tax on our freaking car, which is so stupid. We have to pay sales tax. Yeah, we got to pay to register a car every year, and car insurance and health insurance, where it's like you don't get any incentives for being healthy or any incentives for driving safe. It's just a scam, and we're just tired of it. Like, this is my whole life. I go to school till I'm 18, and then they want me to go to college and become The goal is for them to put me into massive debt going to college. Come out, work until when? Till I'm old? Like that's my whole life? Looking at the clock, can't wait to get off of work? And then the day before I have to go back to work dreading to go in, getting ready. Like this is my routine. This is my life. And then they wonder why we don't want to do it no more. You elites, you people were making all this money. Start investing so we don't have to work anymore. It's not that I'm lazy. I've worked hard the last 20 years. It's just when you work hard, you should have some kind of a reward or some kind of a payoff. But with the government devaluing our dollar through inflation, here's another tax that I have to pay. I'm going nowhere. I'm just on a treadmill going nowhere. And they wonder, why don't we want to work? You know, I gotta invite. I'm invited to apply for this company, and it's a warehouse company, right? It's a warehouse job. They want to pay $12.75 an hour. That's what McDonald's pays. So you want me to run equipment that could kill me or somebody else, and you're going to pay me maybe even less than McDonald's pays to flip burgers? Are you serious? Plus, I probably I have to pass a drug test too. This is what I'm saying. These people don't want to pay people correctly. They don't want to treat people right. And this is why people don't want to work no more. So what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to have a lot more people being homeless. You're going to have a lot of untrained, unskilled people doing jobs that it takes a lot of skill and takes years to learn. You're going to have a lot of businesses go bankrupt. You're going to have a lot of these... They don't want to adapt. They don't want to adapt at all. They want to be like, oh, this is the way we've always done things. Okay. You won't be doing anything anymore when you're bankrupt and you're out of business. We're just tired. Like we're just tired. We don't want to do the work anyway. But if we're going to do the work, we want to see some kind of payoff. There is no payoff anymore. There's no payoff. What's the payoff? More work? So you people that are higher up, you elites who are just peasants, you might make 20 more grand or even 50 more grand a year than me, and you think that you're a king or royalty. Well, you're going to have to start coming down and doing our jobs because people aren't working no more. They don't want to work. We don't want to put up with your crap. We're just done. We're done. Whether that crashes the economy, whether we go through a depression, maybe that's what we deserve. Maybe you will wake up. Maybe the average person will wake up. Because we've had it good. It just seems like it's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse. Treating regular people right. So, and we just had it. It's like, what? It's like, this is my life. It's pointless. My life is pointless. Why am I here? Why am I here? I'm not getting a white picket fence with a wife and kid. You know, that's the average mindset nowadays with these kids coming up. They're not going to want to work. And I don't blame them. Because it's not really worth it. It's not like back in the 70s or 80s when you can work your butt off and actually go somewhere. No, if I work 80 hours a week, I'm paying probably a good 35% of my income in taxes. It just like, it knocks me down, so I don't want to work all that much. I don't want to pay taxes.